it's kind of like the third album all these years, but then it's also like a new thing. But it's not like a comeback or a reunion per se. What happened was we did one show. We got together to do one show, and we had so much fun. And then they made two shows because the first one sold out, and we really had a lot of fun. So then we started getting requests to play at some of the festivals in the UK. So we figured, well, we sound really good. We should do this. And it wasn't until last summer that we decided to make a record. And then once we made a record, then you have to like really make a commitment to stick around, because you know that's just the way it works. It's not really a comeback because Sylvain and I are really the only two original Dolls who are still breathing. There's other original Dolls, but they're not breathing currently. So for us, it's kind of like a reunion with each other, in a sense. But then we have, Steve Conti and Sammy Yaffa and Brian Delaney, who are kind of like new Dolls, So that makes it really like vital, So it doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel like a comeback. So it's a difficult question because you could say yes to all of them, but the way I feel about it, and I know it still feels about it, it's a lot more detailed than that.
Well, musically we did. Musically, that was the first time. But, a relationship, and, we knew each other and worked with each other on and off throughout the years. After we broke up in '75, the post-'75 original breakup, if you want to call it that.
I mean, it's like, even for me, it's like a kinship, even though, you know what I mean? It's like we're almost like brothers or something. So even if, like, he shot me or something, you know what I mean? We'd still be like related. No, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like beyond like
banging over the head
conditions. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond conditions. So because we were together like in our formative years, so we're like in each other's like psyche,
Me and David actually used to, in the old Doll days, we used to actually room together.
Yeah.
So
we were
naughty.
We were like a team.
Already.
There's a film about Arthur Kane called New York Doll, and
oh yeah, that's cool.
There's a scene in that film where like we just kind of show up and play for the first time, and it's there. It's not like we're searching for a sound or something. It's just already there. I mean, the thing about New York Dolls music is that it's not invented. Really, all it is us playing. We're not trying to sound like anybody else. We all have like very specific ideas about what rock and roll is and how it should be played and how it should be presented. So we just do that. So we don't really discuss it too much, because we already know that everybody in the band has similar feelings about that. We're not like trying to fit into some kind of preconceived marketplace, or like a genre, or like a radio format kind of sound or something. There's a million cookie cutter bands that do that. What we do is just kind of like say, let's rock and roll.
Yeah, I don't think there's a formula for New York Dolls, but when when you hear a song, if it's a New York Dolls song or if it's not. You just know it in your gut, that smells like one and that one does not, or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's how we go. That's how we write music. And we're all very talented. We could branch off into many different bags.
Like the Wu-Tang Clan.
The Wu-Tang Clan, remember?
Yeah. The thing with us is to make a record, to travel all over the place, to do interviews and all that stuff is really just so we can get on a stage and play music. Yeah. Because the reason we're doing what we do is so we can play. But playing is what is it for us. It's not like we're going to work. We're going to play, you know.
Mm-hmm. What happened to us, a perfect example of that is we were playing an outdoors show in the one in Camden, in New Jersey there, and there was a bad storm, and it knocked out the power. And Brian Delancey, our drummer, he just kept on going, you know. And we were doing this song, Punishing World. And then we played like jungle beats and everybody, and, you know, we all teamed up with him next to the drums, and David was like getting all the crowd to sing like Punishing World. No PA, no nothing. And then 5 minutes later, the power came back on, and we went into the third verse, and then we finished the song. It was like great, you know. Everyone was talking about it, and, you know, that's the way it is. It should be like a live performance.